Hopefully things are going well for you. As for me, I got a very interesting commentary video that's going to get you curious and get you wondering what's going on and may probably get you really concerned, because really I'm starting to notice this kind of thing become the way it is, and I guess I have to pretty much come up front and just say it. If you're looking to get yourself into gaming and you're entirely new, I'm going to tell you right now, good luck, because the road is much rougher than ever. When it comes to finding your new favorite game or finding something to play, it's going to be really pretty much rougher, more in the lines of having something to do with either having that thing that you end up enjoying completely censored, or having it paywalled up to fuck, or some other anti-consumer thing be implemented on that game. Like, I've already been pretty much talking about the situation. We are dealing with, like, the excessive censorship that's pretty much caused by censorship mob campaigns, which is kind of a thing. Because basically, oh yeah, look at that female character design, that's problematic. That should not exist at all. Anybody accessing that and playing the game I don't like is just as problematic as the people who made this game for daring even having that attractive female character design. So I'm gonna go on a political/moral campaign and have developers and publishers backed into a corner and forced to censor themselves. And maybe when I'm done and while I'm at it, I could pretty much bash on the audiences that are enjoying it. And you'll begin to see it more of a thing to pretty much a lot of games, regardless to age ratings. Like, say, for example, you'll start to notice how these campaigns tend to go against a lot of games with a lot of mature-rated things, or pretty much are pretty much mature-rated in the first place. And apparently it's more down to, oh no, I'm offended. How dare this mature-rated thing be mature-rated? It's problematic. It needs to be censored, and yeah, that's where you're kind of be getting more of these censorship campaigns. It's just more essentially like, oh, great, we're going to be censored down to the orange you glad I didn't say banana family-friendly shenanigans, and that's not going to fly. And apparently there's some weird phenomenon where you're starting to notice some people kind of like forming up like mob campaigns on games because they're not quote-unquote political enough. And you're starting to see that happen more and more. And now on to pretty much your predatory anti-consumer shenanigans. Because here's the thing, it can be Epic Games Store, or pretty much it can be online DRM. But if it ain't, it's gonna be your shit getting paywalled. Now, when it comes to microtransactions, you have to pretty much make sure and pray and hope that they don't get into the way. Because, really, to be honest with you here, with why you're having these microtransactions show up on a $60 game more rather than a free-to-play title, seems to be really concerning, because you're just beginning to show, hey, I want more money, I want more money. And guess what? It kind of gives you the feeling that developers and publishers are, well, actually publishers most of the time, they're going to pretty much want more money rather than the $60 payment. You also have your very concerning DLC practices as well. So yeah, to basically sum up my evaluation, basically either you end up finding a game that you end up liking, but unfortunately there's going to be an instance, and you're going to run into that most of the time, where this game that you like could end up either getting censored or getting paywalled up to shit, or whatever anti-consumer thing going down. And also, if you want to get yourself into gaming for the sake of having fun playing games, well, here's the thing. Playing games for the sake of having fun and winding down after a 9-to-5 job is pretty much being forced out of the window, if not by one, but another. And now you're starting to see that thing where I mentioned, that phenomenon where people are trying to essentially get developers and publishers backed into a corner to make games political as well. And here is another thing, because if you're looking to pretty much play games just to have fun and wind down after a 9-to-5 job, or you end up playing a game that somebody has a problem with, or if you're enjoying somebody that somebody else doesn't like, you're going to end up getting villainized and demonized as problematic or entitled or pretty much garbage human being or whatever fucking horrible thing can be said to you underneath the sun. So essentially, people are just going to basically get in the way or pull something to cause hindrance to the shit that you're trying to enjoy. And yet people sit around here asking, man, what on earth are with these gatekeepers? But then they'll go ahead and ask that question and be like, oh, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and continue the shit anyway. Because they'll go ahead and do whatever means necessary to make sure that that person's moral/political agenda gets forced and kind of gets in the way. Because essentially, that's how they work. They don't care if they'll cause more of the gatekeepers or they'll pretty much cause more harm to the entertainment industry or to creative freedom. Nope. Their feelings have to come first. Their political/moral, whatever the thing is, thingamajig, has to come first. And now, here is pretty much essentially another thing. Good luck trying to find any form of gaming hardware ever. And more likely, yeah, I'm going to stress this to a point because a lot of it has something to do with COVID-19 and, yeah, the current situation we're dealing with. And, of course, we're pretty much getting lower and lower amounts of stock thanks to pretty much the crash in production. And I know in the production mumbo-jumbo we are improving, and that is the thing. But, however, it's not going to hide the fact that you're gonna be having more of a hard time than ever to find anything, even if it's a gaming console or essentially a graphics card component or a full-on, fully built gaming PC. And pretty much the way how physical retail stores such as Walmart or Best Buy, for example, good luck with that, and really you're going to have more good luck kind of like ordering from the internet, such as Amazon or eBay, because when it comes to the physical walk-in retail stores, you're going to make a gamble on not only time, but the gas in your car, or pretty much your Uber fees, or your Uber fares, or Lyft. So yeah, if you're kind of stuck getting Amazon Prime because you're not having any luck whatsoever when it comes to your favorite walk-in retailers, especially when it comes to Walmart and your local Albertsons or Fry's or Safeway, yeah, that's how much of a gamble it is, especially when it comes to grocery shopping. Grocery shopping is becoming more of a gamble, but really back on topic. I also do want to go ahead and point out that retro gaming's pretty much going to be less and less of a rough road, because a lot of it is having something to do with that we're now getting more methods alongside just getting the original hardware or getting an actual SNES, for example. Like, there's the Hamster Arcade Archives. There's pretty much your compilation collections coming back, starting to finally come back. You have your remasters. You're starting to pretty much have your good old games in pretty much your retro re-releases from left and right. And also you do have pretty much your retro mini consoles such as the Sega Genesis Mini and of course the NES Mini, and you have your Super Retrocades. So yeah, there's various methods. And when it comes to retro games, you're going to be running into less and less of the censor situations and pretty much the predatory microtransaction anti-consumer stuff. With that totally said, until we can pretty much be able to build another metaphorical road to get around people and their bullshit, we're gonna definitely be stuck with this now very rougher road that we have than ever. Even if you're kind of like looking to play games for the sake of winding down from a 9-to-5 dead-end job, or you're just wanting to go to town and have fun, when it comes to pretty much the metaphorical roads, they used to be oh so pleasureful, and they're pretty much used to be great grand adventures. But really, fast forward to now, the road is much rougher than ever, and you're gonna run into pretty much more dead ends than ever if that is to be the case. And this is the world we live in, where apparently somebody has to fuck things up. Now, I'm pretty sure anyone is gonna pretty much have a familiar commentary saying the things I said about video games, except could be either comics or anime. It has something more to do with pretty much the climate we're dealing with right now, and the entertainment industry dealing with the situations that keep on plaguing gaming. Anyway, that's all I'm gonna go and ramble about, and I'll be looking forward to you on either the next video or next live stream. Peace out.